Born on December 21, 1966, William Kipchirchir Samoei Arap Ruto CGH is a Kenyan politician who is the fifth and current president of Kenya since September 13, 2022. Prior to becoming president, he served as the first elected deputy president of Kenya from 2013 to 2022. Previously, holders of the position were referred to as vice president, and the officeholder was unelected and appointed by the president. He previously served in 3 cabinet portfolios as the Minister for Home Affairs, the Minister of Agriculture, and as Minister for Higher Education. Ruto was elected Member of Parliament for Eldoret North constituency from 1997 to 2007 under the KANU, and from 2007 to 2013 through the ODM party. He was the Minister for Home Affairs in the Daniel Arap Moi administration from August to December 2002. Under the Mwai Kibaki administration, he was the Minister for Agriculture from 2008 to 2010 and Minister for Higher Education from April to October 2010. Ruto first contested for the presidency during the 2007 election, but lost to Raila Odinga on the ODM party primaries. Together with Musalia Mudavadi, who finished second, he then supported the candidature of Odinga. He again ran for the presidency on the 2013 election, but withdrew his candidature in favor of Uhuru Kenyatta. He was later nominated to run for the deputy presidency in the 2013 election under the United Republican Party, becoming the running mate of Uhuru Kenyatta from the National Alliance. He was re-elected to the deputy presidency under the Jubilee Party in the 2017 Kenyan general election. Ruto successfully ran for the presidency in the 2022 election, this time under the United Democratic Alliance. Amidst a fallout, Kenyatta supported his opponent Raila Odinga. The election was marred by allegations of electoral fraud by allies of Odinga, although international observers have not corroborated such claims. Early life and education. A member of the Kalenjin people of the Rift Valley province, William Ruto was born on December 21, 1966 in Sambut village, Kamagut, Uasin Gishu County, to Daniel Cheruiyot and Sarah Cheruiyot. Education. Ruto started his education at Kamagut Primary School, then transferred to Karatet Primary School, both situated within the Uasin Gishu County, and he sat for his certificate of primary education at the latter. He then proceeded to Waring Secondary School, still in Uasin Gishu County, and later Kapsabet High School in Nandi County, where he obtained his ordinary level and advanced level education respectively. He then enrolled at the University of Nairobi to pursue botany and zoology, graduating in 1990 with a BSc. He went on to complete an MSc in plant ecology, also from the University of Nairobi. The year after his graduation, he enrolled for a PhD at the same university, and after several setbacks, he completed and graduated on December 21, 2018. During his time in the campus for his undergraduate education, Ruto was an active member of the Christian Union. He also served as the chairman of the University of Nairobi's choir. Through his church activities at the University of Nairobi, he met President Daniel Arap Moi, who would later introduce him to politics during the 1992 general elections. About his political career. After graduating from the University of Nairobi in 1990, Ruto was employed as a temporary teacher in the North Rift region of Kenya from 1990 to 1992, where he was also a leader of the local church choir, the Africa Inland Church. Ruto ran for a parliamentary seat in the 1997 general election. He surprisingly beat the incumbent, Reuben Chesire, Moi's preferred candidate, as well as the Uasin Gishu KANU branch chairman and assistant minister. He later gained favor with Moi and was appointed KANU director of elections. His strong support in 2002 for Moi's preferred successor, Uhuru Kenyatta, saw him get a place as assistant minister in the Home Affairs, Interior Ministry. Later in that election, when some government ministers resigned to join the opposition, he was promoted to full cabinet minister. KANU lost the election, but he retained his parliamentary seat. Ruto was elected KANU's Secretary General in 2005, with Uhuru Kenyatta elected as chairman. In 2005, Kenya held a referendum on a new constitution, which KANU opposed. Some members of the ruling NARC coalition government, mainly former KANU ministers who had joined the opposition coalition in 2002 under the LDP banner, and who were disgruntled as President Kibaki had not honored a pre-election vow on power sharing and creation of a prime minister post, joined KANU to oppose the proposed constitution. Since the symbol of the no vote was an orange, This new grouping named their movement the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM. Ruto was part of its top brass, dubbed the Pentagon. He solidified his voter base in the Rift Valley province. ODM was victorious in the referendum. In January 2006, Ruto declared publicly that he would vie for the presidency in the next general election, 2007. His statement was condemned by some of his KANU colleagues, including former President Mwai. By this time, ODM had morphed into a political party. Ruto sought the nomination of the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, as its presidential candidate, but on September 1, 2007, he placed third with 368 votes. The winner was Raila Odinga with 2,656 votes, and the runner-up was Musalia Mudavadi with 391. Ruto expressed his support for Odinga after the vote. As KANU under Uhuru Kenyatta moved to support Kibaki, he resigned from his post as KANU's Secretary General on October 6, 2007. The presidential election of December 2007 ended in an impasse. Kenya's Electoral Commission declared Kibaki the winner, but Raila and ODM claimed the victory. Mwai Kibaki was hurriedly sworn in as the president of the December 2007 presidential election. Following the election and the dispute over the result, Kenya was engulfed by a violent political crisis. Kibaki and Odinga agreed to form a power-sharing government. In the Grand Coalition cabinet named on April 13, 2008 and sworn in on April 17, Ruto was appointed as Minister for Agriculture. Ruto also became the Eldoret North's Member of Parliament from 2008 to March 4, 2013. Ruto was among the list of people who were indicted to stand trial at the ICC for their involvement in Kenya's 2007-2008 political violence. However, the ICC case was faced with challenges, especially concerning the withdrawal of key prosecution witnesses. In April 2016, the court dropped the charges against Ruto. On April 21, 2010, Ruto was transferred from the Agriculture Ministry and posted to the Higher Education Ministry, swapping posts with Sally Kosgei. On August 24, 2011, Ruto was relieved of his ministerial duties but remained a member of parliament. He joined with Uhuru Kenyatta to form the Jubilee Alliance for the 2013 presidential election. On October 6, 2014, Ruto was appointed acting president of Kenya by the then-president Uhuru Kenyatta following his summons to appear before the ICC. He served in the role between the 6th and the 9th of October 2014 while President Kenyatta was away at The Hague. When he officially handed over power to Ruto at the parliament on October 6, Uhuru explained, "To protect the sovereignty of the Republic of Kenya, I will sign a legal notice appointing Hon William Ruto as acting president while I attend the status conference." In the August 2017 general elections, Uhuru and Ruto were declared victors after garnering 54% of the total votes cast. However, the Supreme Court of Kenya nullified the election, and a fresh election was held in October 2017. The opposition boycotted the fresh election, and Uhuru and Ruto were re-elected with 98% of the total votes cast. The Supreme Court upheld the results of this second election. Presidency. On September 13, 2022, he was inaugurated at Mwai International Sports Center, Kasarani, in a ceremony presided over by Chief Justice Martha Koome and attended by over 20 heads of state and government. The inauguration day was declared a public holiday. Attendance was very high, with groups of the general public clashing with security officials when trying to enter the stadium. However, the event continued peacefully. Following his inauguration, he officially began his term as President of Kenya. After taking office, Ruto pledged to address climate change and end the use of fossil fuels in Kenya's electricity production by 2030. On September 18, 2022, President Ruto made his first foreign trip as head of state to the United Kingdom, during which he attended the state funeral of the late Queen Elizabeth II on September 19, 2022 at Westminster Abbey in London. 2 days later, on September 21, 2022, President Ruto made his debut address as head of state to the United Nations General Assembly in New York. In November 2022, Ruto's government launched the Hustler Fund, a loan program to grant immediate loans to Kenyan citizens. In 2023, Ruto proposed a large-scale privatization of public enterprises, noting that it is not economically viable to keep pumping government resources into sustaining those corporations. On June 25, 2024, at least 5 people were killed when public order broke down over tax protests. Ruto proposed several tax rises because more than half of its annual tax revenues are spent to service debt. The increased taxes are proposed on everything from car ownership and financial transactions to sanitary pads. About his personal life, Ruto is married to Rachel Chebet. The young couple first lived in Dagoretti, where they had their first child. They were married in 1991 at the Africa Inland Church. They currently have 6 children. He is an evangelical Christian and a member of the Africa Inland Church. He owns a considerable chicken farm in his home village of Sugoi, which was originally inspired by his stint as a chicken seller/hawker on the Nairobi-Eldoret-Malaba Highway. Ruto and his wife built a chapel in their compound at their residence in the Karen suburb of Nairobi. His net worth is estimated at $480 million. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more videos.